we have learned that it is okay to not know all the answers, for then we are teachable and can learn to live our new life successfully. Basic text, page 96. I randomly flipped open to that page today when I was looking at my Just for Today meditations, and there's a reason for that. I am a firm believer that there is no such thing as coincidences. So, by opening up that page and reading that piece, I felt the need, I felt it to be necessary to meditate on it and to see why that was brought to my attention today. I must have read that statement probably 10 to 15 times because I really wanted to understand the message that it was trying to convey. So I broke it down piece by piece, looking at it individually in those pieces to come up with the message in its entirety. And when you look at that first piece, we learned that it is okay to not know all the answers. It's pretty much saying that we came to the realization, or we finally understood that we don't know everything, plain and simple. And it's okay. It is okay to not know everything about everything. And to be honest, we don't. I don't. Every day is a learning experience. But there sometimes can be this stigma for not knowing something. And it can be labeled as being dumb or ignorant. And for lack of a better word, stupid. Those words are associated with not knowing something. But we need to learn to really understand that it's okay to not know all the answers. And once we come to terms with that, we allow ourselves the opportunity to seek out those answers. Because instead of giving up on ourselves and saying, oh, I don't know this, so why even try? And just completely shut down, when we realize that it's okay to not know something, then we allow ourselves the chance to learn and to grow and to evolve, not just from people, but from experiences that happen in our life. Because once we come to terms with the fact that we don't know everything, and that's okay, then and only then can we make a conscious decision to allow ourselves the possibility to learn, to be taught from somebody or from something, which means that we allow ourselves, we are open to the possibility that we can learn from somebody in our life, or that we meet randomly on the street, or we can learn from a situation or an event that happens in our life. Because if we are stuck with this mindset that if we don't know something, then something is wrong with us, then we stop ourselves from growing. Because if we're not learning, then we're not growing. And that's this wall that we might put up that might be seen as a survival tactic or a defense mechanism, when in reality, the only person that we're affecting or hurting in the situation is ourself. When we become open to the possibility of learning, and more so, okay with the fact that we might not know something, then we allow ourselves the ability to grow, because we allow ourselves to learn from somebody or something. We allow ourselves to be taught. And we don't have this feeling or this stigma around not knowing something. Because there is a lot that can be misconstrued if we are misinformed or, for lack of a better word, uneducated about a topic. But we have to shed all that. We have to let that go to the wayside and understand that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask somebody to teach you something. It's okay to look at a situation and understand the teachable moments within it that you can learn from to better yourself. Because if we're not bettering ourselves on a daily basis, then we are stuck. We are stuck and complacent and not moving forward. We are not evolving. And that is no place that anybody should want to be. And the last part of that statement, we can now live a new life successfully. You see, if we are unable to be open to learning, to be taught, then we will never actually learn more and be taught anything. And then, how can we live a new life successfully? How can we evolve or grow successfully? Because if we continue to do the same things that we've done, we're going to stay exactly where we are. And that doesn't mean that everything has been failures. There probably have been some successes. But having said that, we all want to continue to grow. We all want to continue to evolve. And if we're not open to learning from people, from situations, then how can we live that new life? How can we continue to better ourselves? You see, we don't want to get stuck. And a lot of times people aren't even aware that they're stuck, that they're complacent, because what they've been doing seems comfortable. And they may look at situations that happen, whether good or bad, and they take them at face value. They don't look for deeper meanings or deeper lessons that they can apply to their own life that will allow them to grow. And that can be debilitating, because if we're not self-aware, if we're not understanding of where we are and where we want to be, then we're doing ourselves a disservice. I wanted to repeat that statement one more time. We have learned that it is okay to not know all the answers, for then we are teachable and can live a new life successfully. Now you can listen to that statement, or you can seek it out and read it. And when you read it, don't just look at it as words on a piece of paper or a screen. Really internalize it. Break it down and look at what each piece is saying, and then put it together as a whole and see what the grand message is. Because it's quite profound. It's pretty much telling you that it's okay to not know everything. It's okay to be uneducated, in a sense, about a certain topic. Because once you're okay with that, then you will seek out the information from a person or a situation, actively or just by chance. You might interact with a person and learn something from them. Or you might be a part of a situation or an event that happens in your life, and you can take what you learned from that situation and use it to better yourself. And then, and only then, can you live a new life successfully. You can grow and you can evolve. And that's success. Success isn't always just about money. Success is being happy, being healthy, feeling joy, feeling freedom. And if you don't allow yourself to learn because you might not know something and you are afraid or embarrassed to admit it, then you won't be able to grow and evolve and live that new life and better yourself. Because we all have a story. We all have a past. But we're here right now. And it's what we choose to do in this moment that will affect our future. So allow yourself that opportunity to learn. It's okay to admit that you don't know something. It just means that you're trying to seek out those answers. You're trying to seek out help. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's where the courage lies. So give yourself that chance. Allow yourself the opportunity, because then you'll have endless possibilities to have a life that is successful in your terms. I'm so happy that I flipped to that page today. It wasn't a coincidence. It was destiny. I was meant to read it. Not just for this video, but for myself. I really needed to read that and understand that, because sometimes I'm a little embarrassed or I'm a little scared to say that I don't know something or that I need help. It doesn't happen as often as it used to a long time ago, but it still pops up. So I needed that reminder. I needed to tell myself that it's okay when you don't know something. But when you realize that you don't, that's when you seek out the answers. That's when you take control of what you want to learn, instead of just saying, oh, well, I don't know, so it is what it is. No, it's not. You have the power to seek out those answers. I have the power to seek out those answers. We just have to put in the effort so that we can better ourselves and be successful in our life, in whatever we do. And to be honest, I get caught up shooting these videos sometimes. And more so recently, I get so involved that I forget that the sun is going to go down soon, which I shouldn't, because it's winter and I'm kind of cold, but I don't put the two things together, that, oh, it's winter and the sun is going to go down before 5 o'clock. But having said that, I just wanted to say thank you for watching these videos. I wanted to express my gratitude, and I hope that one thing I say resonates with one person, because that's how change happens. And I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody has an amazing day. And remember to always be grateful. Be grateful for the moment and smile. I'll see everybody soon. Peace.